Good day guys, nice to have you here. Today we will discuss the 6 easy yet powerful heroes you can play to rank up on the final days of Season 26. Also, we want to list heroes that are easily accessible, or in other words, have a ban rate equal to or less than 5% on the upper ranks. In addition to that, I will also provide some recommendations that can help you play these heroes effectively. This video is technically part 2 of the content I uploaded last week, so if you want to see that first, click the link in the comment section below. If you are, however, looking for the top heroes in December regardless of difficulty and ban rate, then I suggest watching this video instead. I leave the link in the comment section for you guys. The heroes we have in this video were chosen as well based on advanced server and original server updates, official data from the developers, and feedback from former and current Mythical Glory players. Finally, these heroes are categorized based on their primary roles, not the lanes nor zones they are ideally played in. If you want more content like this, be sure to leave a like, share, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Uranus is a very easy hero to play with as long as you know how his passive works, and really, it's pretty straightforward. Just make sure to receive an attack every time the stacks are about to expire, which you can easily get from literally any hostile unit or structure, including jungle crypts. Keeping his stacks at max is important in order for him to keep regenerating HP. Another thing to keep in mind is to prioritize his ultimate and first skill. His first skill is his main source of damage, which applies stacks on his enemies. The greater the stacks are, the higher the damage becomes. He is also very versatile and can play on any lane and any role. In my opinion though, he is best played either on the XP lane or mid lane, and can be effective as a jungler as well. As for battle spells, if he is not played as a jungler, I highly recommend Vengeance for most situations. Mia is a controversial entry on this list, but hey, we're talking about heroes that can be controlled or played easily, right? And Mia, in my opinion, is a good contender as far as that's concerned. She is a late game hero though, which means she is very weak on the earlier phases of the game, but skyrockets tremendously on the late game. Her first skill and ultimate should always be prioritized, since both of these act as your main damage enhancer. Her ultimate also removes or cleanses her of all debuffs, which includes most crowd control effects, and can be a very good escape mechanism, which gives her the chance to have a better position and retaliate against her enemies. I think she is best played with critical damage items such as Windtalker and Berserker's Fury. In situations though that you are up against 3 or more high HP heroes, or the enemy jungler is very tanky, choose Demon Hunter Sword and Golden Staff combo. Because of how frail and reliant on items she is, I highly suggest playing her on the gold lane. Bane is fairly easy to play with, just make sure to aim his skills and never ever quick cast. He's also very versatile and can be played effectively on the mid lane, XP lane, and the jungle. What I also love about Bane is his atomization. If you prefer a bulkier build, you can do that with him and still become a very effective hero. If you want to improve his passive and first skills damage tremendously, invest on physical damage items. If you want to improve his healing capabilities using his second skill and greatly improve his ultimate's damage, equip more magic damage items. In other words, Bane can be built based on your playstyle and comfort zone. Another thing to keep in mind is when to activate his ultimate. I highly suggest activating it when the enemies are clustered together and controlled, or when they are literally next to you. Doing so will make it very difficult for them to dodge it. If you use Bane's ultimate against an escaping enemy, the odds of you missing are high because of its slow animation. Same as his atomization, his emblem configuration and battle spell selection are also very versatile. Whether that's Vengeance, Flame Shot, Execute, Flicker, or Retribution, it all boils down on your role and playstyle. Eudora is one of the easiest mages to control, especially since her skills lock onto the target. What I also like about her is when she is played by experienced players who know the best combos for her skills. The good news is, you don't have to be that good in decision making in order to play her effectively, since one simple combo is enough to play her well. Make sure to use her second skill to stun the target first, then her ultimate, followed quickly by her first skill. The reason why that sequence is ideal is because of how difficult it is for most enemies to escape because of how quick her first skill's animation is. Basically, while waiting for the delayed bonus damage of her ultimate, you can go ahead and use her first skill in order to increase the odds of securing the kill. Her build is pretty straightforward too. Just focus on burst damage and magic penetration. If you have the chance of getting fleeting time, do so. In some situations, it is a good idea, especially during the late game, because of how ridiculously fast her ultimate cools down because of that item. A good way of securing kills with Eudora is by utilizing bushes. As much as possible, hide in bushes, and if someone passes by, use her second skill plus ultimate plus first skill combo. Beware of heroes like Argus though. She loses hard against him because of his ultimate and tremendous chasing capabilities. Ideally, she is played on the mid lane. Rafaela is very easy to control. Both her first and second skills don't require targeting and will take effect within the area around her. Only her ultimate requires aiming, but even that is made easy because of her first skill's slowing effect. To play her effectively, buy defensive equipment as early as possible, such as Antique Cuirass or Athena Shield, depending on what damage type most of the enemies have. Keep building her defenses because she is extremely squishy. Also, please stop getting Oracle if your purpose is to improve your allies' healing. It doesn't work that way. You will only improve the bonus regeneration you apply to yourself, but not to your allies. In other words, Oracle only works on the wearer. Because of her skill set, she is only ideally played as a roamer. Saber is one of the easiest heroes to play with. It's also very easy to jungle with him because of his first skill, which attracts close by jungle creeps in order for you to farm more efficiently. Sure, you can also do that with any hero, but with Saber, it's much easier because of his first skill. His ultimate also locks onto his target, so it's as easy as setting your targeting preferences to lowest HP. In order for Saber to kill effectively, and in most cases, destroy an enemy in a single combo, is to use his first skill first, and if within range, use his ultimate immediately. Then his S2 is an escape mechanism in case there are other enemies nearby. Keep in mind though that other heroes can kill Saber while he is in mid-air, so make sure you either have teammates around you or you are ambushing an enemy directly from a bush. Same as what I told you earlier about Eudora. There you go, those are the heroes that are rarely banned and fairly easy to play with in ranking up. If you disagree with this list, do let me know what heroes you have in mind in the comment section below, and if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stay safe everyone. Peace.